Hey guys, this is Master here, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to not solve, but reduct any algebraic expression such as this one right there. So I'm just going to go over this quickly. So I'm assuming you guys know what PEMDAS is. So we have P for parentheses, we have E for exponents, we have M and D for multiplication and division, and finally we have A and S for addition and subtraction. So how it works is that parentheses is the first step, exponents are the second step, both multiplication and division are the third step, and final step are both addition and subtraction, right? So it works like this. So let's start with the parentheses. Let's identify all the parentheses. There's one right there, and there's another right there, right? And okay, so in these parentheses, you have to apply PEMDAS inside the parentheses, but we can see that it's already simplified, right? There's no like terms, right? There's 3ab and minus 3/4. There's no like terms, right? I'm just going to show what like terms are. So like terms, right? It's like if you addition 3a plus 4a gives 7a. You can mix these two because they're like terms. We have 3a and 4a. They're like terms because there's an a there and there's an a there. So they mix. However, if we have 3a plus 4b, then they're not like terms. They don't mix together because there's a 3a and there's a 4b. There's a and b. A and b, they don't mix together when there's an addition or a subtraction, right? So let's just remove that. So it's already simplified. Same thing with this. They're not like terms, right? It's already simplified. You can't subtract 10a with 8b because there's a and there's a b. They don't mix, all right? So let's so the parentheses, they're done. Let's move on to the exponents. We don't see any exponents there, so we can just skip this step. Now the multiplication and division. We can see that there's a multiplication right there. When there's an empty space, that means that there's a multiplication. So watch out for this. And there's a division here as well, right? And then let's just I'm just going to identify the addition and subtraction. So there's a minus, there's minus, plus, minus. All right. Let's solve this puzzle. Let's reduct this algebraic expression. So I'm just going to make my cursor smaller. Oh wait, no, that's bigger. Okay. All right, let's start. I'm just going to rewrite this. So 110. Okay. When there's a number next to a parenthesis like this, that means that we have to do something called distribution. But what is distribution? All right, I'm just going to show an example. It's like if you have 2 parentheses 3 minus 4. So what it's going to do is that it's going to do 2 times 3 minus 2 times 4. So what happened is that you multiply this, you distribute the 2 to the 3, and then you distribute the 2 to the 4, the minus 4, right? So it makes 2 times 3 minus, we have a minus, when there's a minus, you put it in the middle, So it gives 2 times 3, 2 times 3, it's a minus, you put a minus in the middle, and then there's 2 times 4, you put it right there. So this is how distribution works. So I'm just going to erase this. Alright, let's move on. So what it's going to do is that it's going to look like something like this, right? So we have minus 2/5 times times 3ab. Then we have a minus there, so we're just going to add the minus in the middle, and we have minus 2/5. The minus 2/5 is the term, right? So this is the term, right? So we have to add another minus there, minus 2/5 times 3/4. So it's gonna look something like this. I'm just going to rewrite the expression right there. So plus 10a minus 8b parentheses division 2. So let's move on. We can see that there's 2 minus next to each other like this. So when it does that, when there's 2 minus each next to each other, it makes a plus, right? So watch out for this. So yeah, we're just going to rewrite. So 1/10 minus 2/5 times 3ab, it gives minus 6/5 ab, and then we have a plus there, so we have plus 2/5 times 3/4. It gives I think 3/10. I think it gives this, and then we have the rest of the expression, 10a minus 8b division 2. Alright, now we have this division right there. Can you guess what we have to do now? That's right, we have to do another distribution. Now this time it's kind of like, this time it's a division, right? A distribution with division. So we're just going to distribute the 2 to this, the 2 to this. So it's going to be like 10 divided by 2, and then 8 divided by 2. Alright, so it's going to look something like this. I'm just going to rewrite. I'm just it's a little small. Okay. 1/10 minus 6/5 ab plus 3/10. But it's gonna look something like this. So plus 10a divided by 2. And then it's going to look like minus 8b divided by 2. So we distributed the 2 to the 10 and to the 8, and it's going to add, just going to rewrite this. It's going to do plus 5a, and then in this it's going to do minus 4b. So it's going to look like this. Now we're done with the multiplication and the division, right? It's done. And now the final step, addition and subtraction. We have we can see there's minus, we have a plus, minus. So what we have to do is, do you guys remember what I told you about like terms? That's right, we're going to add the like terms together, right? I'm just going to identify the like terms. So we have 1/10 and we have 3/10. They're both like terms because they don't have any variable. So we can add 1/10 to 3/10. And then we have minus 65ab. It's the only variable. They don't mix. It doesn't mix with any of the terms there. So because there's ab doesn't go with a, doesn't go with b. So we're just going to let that be. Then we have 5a there. Doesn't go with anyone there, so we're just going to leave that. And then finally we have minus 4b, right? The 5a doesn't mix, the minus 4b doesn't mix, the minus 65ab doesn't mix. However, we have 1/10 and 3/10 that mixes, right? But at what order do we have to put the expression, right? All right. So we have to put on the left the most complicated one. The most complicated one, we have AB, right? So it goes to the left. Oh, whoops. Small mistake. Okay. 6, 5, AB. This is the first term. And then we're going to add the other variables, right? I mean the terms. We have to next we have to do like in a alphabetical order, right? So it goes A, B, C, D, E. So we have 5a and 4b. Going to put 5a on the left and 4b to the right. So plus 5a, and then we have minus 4b, because it goes A, B, C, D, goes like this, right? And then finally, the terms with no variables, I think they're called null terms. I don't know. I just know the French one. So the terme nul. So we're just going to add 1/10 and 3/10 together. It gives 4/10, and there we go. We simplified the algebraic expression. Easy as that, right? We have done the final step. It's done, and this is how you do it, right? I hope it helped. I hope it helped you guys, and yeah. Hope you have a good day. Toodles.